Welcome to Turkey Hill Dairy. We have always emphasized that outstanding people are the key to our success. Through the efforts of our people, Turkey Hill Dairy has become a leader in our industry. We hope that you have and will continue to enjoy and benefit from your employment with us, as well as make a contribution to the business objectives of the company. In this video, the members of our executive committee will be discussing Kroger's values, the Kroger leadership model, and Turkey Hill's enduring principles. The Kroger Company is the parent company of Turkey Hill Dairy. Kroger's core values are important to keep in mind, as they are very similar to and align with Turkey Hill Dairy's enduring principles. Kroger's core values are honesty. We insist on truthfulness with each other, with our customers, with our vendors, and in our business records. We expect and value openness. Integrity. We act in accordance with our values, even when it's difficult. Respect. We treat all with dignity and value the opinions and perspectives of others. Diversity. We seek and embrace differences in the backgrounds, cultures, and ethnicities of all associates, customers, and vendors. Safety. We protect our customers and each other from injury with a safe and secure workplace and shopping environment. Inclusion. We encourage and expect collaboration, teamwork, and the active involvement of all associates. In 2011, the Kroger Company used its core values as the foundation for a model that clearly defines 8 behaviors expected of all associates, but with greater expectations for those in leadership positions. The leadership model is a tool that serves as a foundation on which to build the development of our future leadership. Some of our associates have already been introduced to this model, as it directly relates to the performance review form for a number of associates. Here at Turkey Hill, we want all of our associates to grow in these areas and demonstrate the behaviors. Displayed in front of you are Turkey Hill Dairy's enduring principles. These principles are descriptions of how we want Turkey Hill Dairy and all of our associates to be perceived. They are also a framework that provides direction in how each and every one of us should act on a daily basis in our respective jobs. Treat all people with fairness and respect. Practice honesty and integrity in all relationships. Produce and sell quality, wholesome products. Serve our customers as we would like to be served.
When we're hiring or promoting associates at Turkey Hill Dairy, we look for the behaviors that are highlighted in the Kroger leadership model. 4 of the 8 behaviors are focused on getting business results, while the other 4 are focused on developing and growing people. So we'd like to hire and promote people that share a balanced passion for people and passion for results. Well, there are many times when I've seen or heard about associates going the extra mile to make sure a customer is well served. I've heard of teams that are coming together to create innovative changes with incredible results. And there are many examples of associates coaching and developing other associates in something that's new or challenging.
When I consider hiring a new associate or promoting an existing associate, I consider 2 important characteristics. One is passion for people, and the other is passion for results. And specifically, I would be looking for somebody who's going to be bring a positive attitude, somebody who's going to be an effective communicator, somebody who has the ability to motivate people, somebody who is comfortable working on teams, and then finally somebody who's going to be willing to take ownership of a problem or an issue and be able to be held accountable for their actions and results. To give you an example of an important behavior, I would say team or teamwork. What I mean by that is we have an awful lot of associates who volunteer their time and efforts on teams like our continuous improvement teams or on committees like our Plant Safety Committee, our SQF or Safe Quality Food Committee, and most recently our cultural councils. And these are associates who are willing to give of their time because they believe in the objective of the team or the committee, and they're interested in the team and the results that they can bring to the team, but not only the team, but also to the entire company.
Just wanted to give a little bit of an introduction to our enduring principles. I talk about our enduring principles. I call them our keys to success. And to me, the enduring principles are what makes Turkey Hill Dairy successful. The principle of treating people with fairness and respect is our first enduring principle. And it's a foundational principle when it comes to relationships. In business, we're in relationship with each other when we're at work, and it's a business relationship, but it's one that has to be based on treating each other with fairness and respect. And in a world where we come from diverse backgrounds, and we're not all alike, which is a good thing. It's always important to remember, though we're not alike, we're all equal, we're all valuable, we're all people that deserve dignity and respect. When we treat people with respect and fairness, we're telling them that we care about them. We let them know they're important to our business. It's sometimes helpful to think about fairness and respect in the opposite. When you say, what does fairness look like, or what does respect look like, it's maybe harder to define, but you know what it is when you see disrespect, or when you see unfairness, when you see bias and prejudice. And nobody likes to be the victim of those things. And we want Turkey Hill to be a great place to work. We want people to love working here, think this is the best job they ever had. And when they come here and they're treated with fairness, when they're treated with respect, we believe they'll enjoy their job here. And being able to enjoy your job is a part of being at your best at work. Fairness and respect also applies not to just associates here at Turkey Hill. It applies to our customers and to our vendors. In a lot of businesses, they'll do anything for the customer, but they can do anything to a vendor. And we really think that's wrong. Our vendors are truly our partners, and we treat them with the same fairness and respect that we'd treat a customer or an associate. So all of the stakeholders at Turkey Hill Dairy deserve our respect, and they deserve to be treated with fairness. If we respect other people and show other people respect, they'll begin to respect us. They'll know we're a person of character and integrity. And so when we learning to treat people with fairness and respect, when we do that, it'll be returned to us. And when people respect us, then they look at us and say, what else can they do here? What else could they be responsible for? Because we can see they're somebody who thinks about things, who cares about other people, who cares about the job they're doing, and wants to do it well. So I really see fairness and respect in somebody as a baseline for being prepared to take another step to grow in their career.
Treating all people with fairness and respect relates to diversity in that we believe everyone adds value to the organization. Everyone has something to add. So if you believe that, then treating people with fairness and respect allows them to have the opportunity to feel comfortable to also contribute and to plug into what the organization is doing. So you benefit as an organization when more people bring more ideas to the table. We think that we have a very diverse consumer and customer population. And for a small group of people in Lancaster County to think they understand everybody is foolish, frankly. So we value it as an organization. We get something in terms of our relationships to our marketplace. And then I think additionally it causes people to feel really good about working here and wanting to be part of the team and to give their very best effort. So we think it relates in two specific ways. The principle of treating all people with fairness and respect helps individuals succeed professionally, I think, in a couple of ways. The first one is that when you have an atmosphere where people are treated that way, it invites people to help one another and to coach one another and to invest in their worth as a human being and their potential, as a human being. So I think it really is significant in terms of the atmosphere that you have at Turkey Hill. Secondly, and it's really kind of a practical one for each individual, the principle of fairness and respect is something that if you live it as a person, it invites other people to be helpful to you. It is something that people value in you as a person. So as you develop your skills in that area, as you really begin to see other people as worthwhile, you really almost are helping yourself at exactly the same time. People value you in return.
Right. Turkey Hill has been part of the community for over 80 years, and being part of the community, a big part of that has been the caring for associates. And with that, when you care for someone, you show them honesty and you show them integrity. So over that 80-year period, we've grown, and now we have over 700 associates here at Turkey Hill Dairy. Through the different communication tools that we have, which include Turkey Hill TV, the Lean program, and also associate surveys, we've now gathered more information from our associates, understanding what they want, and in part of that, we've determined that they are very interested in what we're doing as a company, and we have shared that with our associates, and we continue to do that. As part of that commitment, we're sharing what's going on not only within Turkey Hill, but what's going on in the marketplace, and how are we doing as a company. That's also important. Here at Turkey Hill Dairy, we produce quality products, and we deliver them on time to our consumers and customers. Some of us here will have the opportunity to work directly with the customers and consumers, as our drivers will, customer service, and consumer relations associates. Others will only indirectly affect our customers, but making a quality product for our consumers and delivering it on time is very important. Also, we have customers within our own company, and that you may be working in one department that is providing services for another department. To the extent that we do that with quality and integrity, makes a big difference. The benefits are that we as consumers and our neighbors get to eat Turkey Hill ice cream and tea. So the product that we're making may be eaten by your neighbors and friends. As a Turkey Hill associate, we want to treat others fairly and honestly, as we are all in this together.
Our company mission is to build a brand that people can trust. Practicing honesty and integrity in all our relationships is critical to build that trust. You can't really build trust without that as a foundation. And so that's why it's critical for us as a company, for us as individuals, to practice honesty and integrity. And these relationships include, first of all, with one another, certainly with our customers, our vendors, and the community in general. Practicing honesty and integrity as employers, meaning standing behind the things that we say are important. It may be safety in the workplace, providing career development opportunities for associates, or providing a harassment-free workplace. Our job as employers is to not only talk about those things, but to live it out in everyday decisions. As associates at Turkey Hill Dairy, we're really all on the same team. Part of being on a team means being able to trust one another. And one of the critical things for trust is to own up to our mistakes. Let's face it, we are not all going to adhere to these principles 100% of the time, as hard as we may try. One of the things that I've found is that the sooner that we own up to our shortcomings, to our mistakes, the less trust is destroyed. And we actually gain trust by being transparent and owning up to those mistakes. So I think it's a critical job for us as associates is to learn to trust each other by owning up to our shortcomings and admitting it early in the process.
One of the things the company does to make sure we have quality products is to make sure we're doing all the proper testing. Every single batch is tested. In fluid, that means we're testing for color, for taste, and for sweetness. And in frozen, we're testing to make sure we have the proper amount of ingredients according to the formula. That means we're checking to make sure that the variegates are distributed properly through the ice cream. We're making sure that it has the proper amount of inclusions, cherries, nuts, berries, things like that, to make sure that no consumer is disappointed when they open our package. Frequently, we have vendors and visitors come to the plant, and they constantly remark to me about how clean our plant is. I take that as a compliment because these people get into many different plants on tours and visits, and they know the difference.
Yeah, one of the single most important quality achievements I think Turkey Hill has achieved through the years has been its ability to focus and desire to focus on producing consistent quality, wholesome products through the years. From the time of Charles and Emerson's days, the Fry family control of the Fry Dairy Farm, we produced the finest quality, locally produced milk. To the last 40 or so years, when we focused our attention on producing iced tea and ice cream, the focus has been on producing that consistent quality. The commitment to produce quality, wholesome products has been one that we've practiced long before we decided to commit that particular aspect to our enduring principles, before we committed that to paper. So it's been one we've lived over the past 75 years, basically. Unlike our competitors who have changed ownership and even changed countries over the past 40-some years, our tradition has remained. We're still operated and come underneath the same family tradition we had for the past 75 years. The quality is there today, and the way we spend our capital dollars, our capital budget, and modernizing plant facilities and improving plant processes and equipment. It's there in the way we buy quality ingredients, spend the time and money to research and look for the best quality ingredients, and the way we formulate our products and process so that we can produce the most consistent quality. And it's there in the way we continue to grow a very strong quality control department and program that continues to develop programs geared towards wholesome products like GMPs, allergen control, and now Safe Quality Foods, SQF, as we become certified in that program. The proof of our success in quality is the continuing high grades we receive from regulatory agencies and from our corporate inspections, sanitation, and quality. The double-digit sales growth we have as we grow nationally, we continue to grow double digits. Obviously, there is some success in sales. And probably most apparent is the growing list of loyalists, Turkey Hill loyalists, that we have on our mailing list who continue to follow us on Facebook and Twitter and show a great deal of loyalty to our company. It's a lot to be proud of.
Well, today's new business world, based on competition and the amount of change that are taking place currently within our customer framework, we are faced with a lot of challenges. So we've determined that the best way to meet the challenges is to meet the customer service needs. In doing so, we found that it'll create trust and appreciation and respect with the customers, but mainly trust in the way we go to business. Some of the areas that we approach our customers with when trying to sell a new customer basically is to bring them in tune with the way we treat people, the integrity and the respect that we have, and the honesty that we try to put forward towards our people and ask from them. We've been very successful in the last number of years with in that method of training, and just actually the honesty and the integrity and the trust that we've built with our people, we've sort of transcended to our customers. What we found that the products that we produce and sell are somewhat quality products. We're very proud of them, and what we do whenever we go on a new sales call, we bring live samples with us. And I make that inherent in every presentation that we have on every prospective customers to have live samples, either be it ice cream or fluid. And we prove to the customer right off the bat, just how good our product is. The other aspect of what we try to present or convey to our customers or our prospective customers is that we would expect to treat them the same way we would like to be treated. We put a high priority on that. Therefore, we sort of get our ducks in order and we get it right. And if we don't get it right, we want to know, and we'll respond very quickly to try to get it correct.
The increasing competitive environment demands now, more than ever, that we provide great service. Good service is simply no longer enough. Our competitors are global in nature: Unilever, Coke, Pepsi, Nestle. They have vast resources that comes with their size. Providing great service is one of the key things that we can do that will set us apart in this very competitive world. The message we want to deliver to prospective customers, if not in our words, but certainly in our actions, is that our people are, and by extension, Turkey Hill is, dependable, consistent, and engaged. We are truly interested in matching our customers' needs and the products and services that we offer. We are striving to create a top-quality customer experience that is uniquely Turkey Hill's. To make that customer experience consistently top-notch, all associates in every department must be engaged in this important common goal.